Hello everyone, this is Shelby with Shelby Creations. Welcome back to the Dragon's Den. As you can see, yes, I have another mess on my desk, but it's okay. We are going to be starting a new journal, and this is going to be easy peasy, especially the cover. Oh my gosh. But I have to gather up signature pages for the signature pages, whichever. And what I've got so far is I have some straw paper. That's what I found cleaning up. Isn't that pretty? I want to find a way, someplace to use that. I have regular paper. That's a map. Printed paper, book pages, all kinds of things that I pulled up. This one here looks like just notes. Oh, on the back of a computer paper, there was another map. But all I'm doing is I'm going through, picking out a little bit here, a little bit there, and then I come in here and I fold them in half. Now, on these here, the music sheets, I could trim that off, but I think it adds a nice touch to the edges. So I'm leaving those on. I gotta turn around this way so I can, and all I'm doing when I fold these is I'm matching one corner. If I got that one corner match, I'm pretty much good to go. The edges are not gonna be exactly even because we're gonna end up having to trim these, which is gonna be a shame. I mean, look at all the notes on that one. But it is what it is. I thought there was 2 in there. Did I? Yeah. All right, so we got plenty of those. This was piece of computer paper, but this part comes in, so I'm just gonna fold it this way. We'll figure out something with that. Just leave that part folded up. Could be a flip out, whatever. 1934 sheet, ledger sheet. Fold that up. That's just regular paper. This is something. It's something, but it's going in our book. So we'll stick that in there. Like I said, we'll end up having to trim a lot of this, but you could use magazine pages if you have them. I think I've got one from down here somewhere. That's different paper. This is just a piece of brown paper bag. Here, this was out of a book, an old book. Trying to see if it has any. Fall 1940. That's an old one, but we're going to fold it in half and put it in our book. All right, these are just coffee dyed pages, and you can use anything that you can, get your hands on. It could be just regular printer paper. I would sort of go with something. I wouldn't go with anything much lighter than printer paper, because some of the stuff that gets too light, it gets hard to, it has a tendency to tear and mess up. But if you put it between 2 papers, like we did in our last one, now see, here's regular printer paper. We're going to do that because I'm going to need 2 signatures for this one. Now, I went ahead and folded them together, but then I'm going to take them apart because I don't know how thick I want these pages or signatures. So, and if I don't use it all, I can put them back in my little folder over there. But these are just some examples of things you can put in. And yes, regular notebook paper. that works too. Did I have one sheet? No, I had 2 sheets. Okay, that's good. This is what we're going to be making. It's got a plastic cover, and it is so easy to make. This one, I made this years ago, and this is what I took with me if I needed supplies, because I would write down what I had. I mean, I have a list of books in here that I have a little, yeah, this is when I had very little washi tape. You know, all types of things like that, and other notes. But the signatures, these little books, came from A.C. Moore. Yeah, does that tell you how long ago it was? And then there's another one that was for mailing. That's hooked on back here. Little things so that I've got if I ran low on something, what I was looking for, I put it in this little bag here. Put it onto the little piece of cardstock. But yeah, and it just held together with a piece of elastic. And what this cover is, you are not going to believe it. Oh, and you don't need eyelets to hold it because of the plastic. But yeah, that's what we're going to do. It is plastic. And when we do the cover and you see exactly what it's made from, you're going to think, oh my God, that is so simple. So that's what we're doing. We have some shorter pages here. Now, this stuff, I know everyone should pretty much be familiar with it. When you buy something and they wrap up your cups or glasses or whatever, that's what they're wrapping it with. I just took the paper, brought it home, smoothed it out. This is paper out of a package that I bought. And, well, it's to hold your package together during shipping is what it is. So I wanted to use some of this. So what I'm going to do is, all right, we're gonna, let me come back here. I gotta undo this. That's too long. But it's pretty much okay the way it is. So I want this fold, which means I need to trim these off. Easiest way to do it, paper trimmer, or an envelope opener, whatever they want to call it now. And it goes right through there. Because I know the page is going to get trimmed, so I am not worried about where they fold or anything. Okay, so now I have 1, 2, and yes, I will use the torn pages. All right, so we have those. Now this is the type of paper that they now use with Amazon. So I'm going to find the center of this. Let's see. I may need to, yeah, this is the older one because now they have it to where it's not quite as big. So I'm going to refold this because I know I want my pages probably, that would do on that side. Throw this in. I know it's loud, but we're good. We're good. Bring that part in here. Fold that over. And let me go this way. Now, I'll come down here. And first thing I want to do is, get it folded out. There. Now I'm going to take my, just on that inside fold, and cut them in half. Go all the way down. If it's not even, I don't care. It will be fine. And I want to probably one. Yeah, I can get 2 of them out of here. So I'm going right to there and just fold it. So easy. Trim that one down. Yes, it's not even, but it's okay. Everything will work out in the end. I'm just getting these so that I have papers for signatures. That's all I'm working on. One. Oh. There we go. Get that started. All right, we're good. So now, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 6 of those. So I think I have enough papers to pull from. So I do like working with these. So we'll start off with one each of these. I'll do one of those, and I want one of the torn pages. There goes one of those. So we got these we're good with. I have those 2. I have those. Let me set those over there a minute. So I can come in here with my hands and see what I've got. I'll get a smattering of different papers to start off with. Then if I need more, I can come back in here and grab more. I got that one. Where's the other map? There's the other map. You do one there, one there. So those aside. All right, now here's where I got some that are different. I want to get down here to the. All right, here we go. Put that one there. That's just plain. Then go here, 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 here. That's an extra music. Oh, I got 2 musics. Okay. We'll go here. One there. One there. One there. One there. Here, there, here, there. That one. That one and that one. So we've got quite a bit. Now I want to come and see where are. I had more. Yeah, I got some more back here. I want some more coffee dyed papers. That's not coffee dyed, but that'll work. All right, let's see what we've got. We have 1. And I'm just going to stack them in here. 1, 2, 3. We're going to put rearrange some of these here. There goes. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 16, 17, 18. So we should have 18 pages, which works great. That works fine. Put these in here. Sort of, do them here and there, and some printed, mix them up. Make it lively. Well, I can't get it open. There we go. And it doesn't matter how you do it, where you put them. I'm just trying to get them at least the ones that the writing is sideways on. Try to get it going at least the right direction. All right, that there. Nope, I need one of these. And then we're gonna go with one of these. So as you see, they're all different sizes, and that's fine. That is perfectly okay. Put that one in. Now I'm gonna come back and grab this one. And then we have that one. And yes, as you can see, we have a whole bunch of different sizes, different types, but there's our signature. Now, if I wanted to come in here and do the smaller ones, I could, but I think right now I'm good with what I've got. That make it easier on this side. I'm gonna pull out all the plain ones, put them over here so that I know where we're going to. Now, I'm going to start with this one here on the outside. And then I'll just go back and forth for what I have in here. And then these will be our signatures. And they may look a little wonky to begin with, but you know, we're not doing a total collage book this time. We may mix it up. In fact, we will mix it up. We're going to have a lot of different things in here. Now, if you wanted to, you could make all of these printed papers, or lined papers, I should say, so that you could use it as a notebook. You could use it for shopping, for jotting down things that you need to pick up. Because that's what my original one is for. Put that one there. I think this is... Nope, I got the map left. Definitely want to put that in between a couple of pages because... Let's put this one down here. It is an old, as you saw, an old book, and I want to try to take care of it. Let's put that one in there. Now we'll come in with this one, and now this one. So, there we go. There are our two signatures. Now, I'm going to do the elastic binding, which means the same one that you saw there. So I can go ahead and sew these up and trim them out, which is what we'll do next. But I just wanted to show you the different types of papers you can put in here. If you have a coloring book, you can put coloring book pages in here. You can put anything that to your heart's desire that you want in these. So there's our two signatures, and I'll sew these up off camera because we're going to work on our cover next, and that's going to be a really big surprise. So I'll go ahead and get these ready. Then all we have to do is we can trim these. It's easy peasy. So, but we've got these ready. We have these that I pulled but we're not using, but that's okay. I do have, let me see, where is, that's not it. Here we go. Oop, I don't want that one. I have one that's called Signature Pages. And these are all different pages, types of pages that I use on signatures. And when I pull too many, they go right in here, so I've got something to pull from. And it goes back on my shelf. So remember, we spent all that time, the first of the year, getting our space cleaned up and organized. So we want to keep it that way. So put our stuff away when we're done. And stick with me. I usually videos Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. I'm still waiting for the packages to come in. And then I found out that I've got, out of all the ones, there are 3 that are gifts. So we'll get, it's going to be a ton of stuff coming in. I have no idea where I'm going to put it all. So it's going to be a hustle trying to get it used, so that, especially if I don't have room for everything, we'll use whatever's extra, get it done, because we've got to, remember, we have to find a home for it in here. And that's a little on the difficult side because my space is only like a 6x8. So hit the bell notification so you'll be notified of upcoming videos. This will be our cheap notebook, or our cheap book. Yeah. We're going to be using a lot of stuff that we've already have, and get through a bunch of our stash. So if you're a subscriber, thank you for subscribing. If you're not, please consider subscribing to my channel, and also hit that bell notification. We got wonderful new journal we're starting, and we have some upcoming hauls coming in, so it's going to be an exciting time here in the Dragon's Den, and I would love for you to join me with it. So until next time, bye guys.